this is our goal. Our goal is to be as relaxed as this kitty is. Let's try to show you. There. There. There you go. So, today we're going to do pissed off yoga because it seems there's so much to be pissed off about these days. And we want to get to be relaxed like a cat. So I'll begin by sharing the 5-minute rule, which is something that I learned while I was in prison, actually still on death row. And it was when I first got a watch. I finally got a watch and I was able to see the passage of time and measure it. And I timed everything. I timed the walks that I was given 4 times a week. I timed how much time I was allowed with the other prisoners. And I decided on the 5-minute rule because sometimes a circumstance or a person would really piss me off. And I had no outlet for that. And I would do yoga, meditation, and prayer. But I really needed sometimes to just honor that emotion and let it out. But I didn't want it to spoil what might be the last day of my life, which when you're sentenced to death, you're very aware of, but none of us knows what the last day of our life will be. And so I thought it would be pertinent for all of us at this, especially at this time. So I would look at my watch. I'd say, okay, this is worth 5 minutes of my life. And I would cry, yell, scream, curse. I didn't break things because I don't like to clean up, and plus I didn't have any things to break. And then finally, 5 minutes, that's it. And I would take a breath and be done. And take back control of my life. I couldn't control the circumstances. I couldn't control what the people did around me, but I could control what happened inside of me. And it's an amazing power to realize that you have and to develop and to use in your daily life. And so that's what I'm going to share with you today. This can be done, and I will show you a few of the tools that I used once the 5 minutes was up to be done with the anger and to fill myself with peace and happiness and power over my life again, which one tends to feel one does not have under those circumstances, most especially, but that can happen anywhere. So the first thing we do is to, of course, always take a breath. Lift your heart, tip your tailbone down, exhale, using your abdominals to squeeze out the air, and rise your diaphragm. So you oxygenate yourself. You correct your posture, you lift your heart, you exhale, and you release. carbon dioxide, along with stress and tension and emotions and thoughts. And then we're filled, every cell in your body reacts to the emotions because it releases a cascade of neurochemical elements that affect us at every level, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, physically. So we're going to deal with that. So you can be standing, you can be sitting, you can be in any position where your spine can be straight up and down. And so we take a breath and up and down with the energy. And then we're going to go over and we're going to squeeze out this area here where is your liver and where we keep anger. And now we're going to lift up. And we're going to bring the arms to the back. And if you're standing, you can clasp your hands behind you like this. If you're sitting, you can place your hands on the back of the seat or on the floor like me. And you're going to exhale and lift your heart. Support it with your shoulder blades. And open it up. Release. Now. Exhale up and down now with a nice open heart chakra. Good. Clasp above the head, point the fingers up and down with the energy. Lean to one side. Inhale up and down. To the other side. Inhale up and down, around, gather, inhale. Gather your energy back to your center, 2 inches below your navel. There. Now we've reclaimed ourselves. It's of extra benefit to be able to instruct your head that it isn't always the boss. You see, and that's how it's been all your life, is your mind has been in control. But we need to remind our mind that there's a we, there's a me, and that's who's in control of me, not this. So in whatever way is comfortable for you, if you're sitting, you can lean over and press on your top of your head. If you're on the floor, you can come over and bring your hands together and press the top of your head to the floor. But in whatever way you do it, take a breath and bring your head below your buttocks. That's the trick. And press on the top of your head. Then you inhale up. And exhale. And just while we're here, whenever you're in a posture where you're on hands and knees, if you turn the bend of your elbow toward the front, like that, it sets your shoulder blades in the right position. So turn them to the front. And then we'll do a little cat stretch because that's always good. Inhale onto your back. Arch and exhale. So good. There you go. So then we want to fill ourselves, now that we've gotten rid of that stuff and we've gotten rid of the notion that our brain is in charge of our being. We're going to do a little kind of a kundalini, where we inhale to the front, exhale back. And then we'll go the other way. Inhale to the back this time. Up and down. And now, in case you still have a little residual emotion left in there, we're going to do some panting yoga, breath, and then we're going to do the haka at the end, like that, and you just can't hold on to anger after that. So let's do that. So we're going to do panting like my doggy. And I didn't want to do it too loud because I don't want to scare the cat, whose tail you can see over there in the corner. The animals are always attracted to the energy when we do yoga. Okay, so let's try that together. Ready? And now that we've made ourselves ridiculously happy, we're going to just bring the arms up and down the spine with that beautiful new energy. Inhale. Gather the energy back to your center, just below your home button. And now we'll gather what we've created today together, and we'll bring it to the heart, and we will say Namaste.